Hey, Coach Simmons here. We're gonna go ahead and have a little story time with Coach Simmons today. We're gonna give y'all another one of those scenarios. Let's go Jackson State. Let's think outside of the box, JSU. You know, as I sit back and I watch certain channels and review news, everybody's saying what is right now, but no one's looking to the future and what could be. So I want to pull up the schedule real quick. I know y'all know the schedule. If you're a Jackson State supporter, you know the schedule like your heart. But let's check this out if you don't mind. Saturday, August 26th, ATL, SC State, MEAC Swac Challenge. Sunday, September 3rd, Miami Gardens, Florida, FAMU, Orange Blossom Classic. September 9th, Southern, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Get your call at the Boombox. Saturday, September 16th, I will be there, barbecue on deck, tailgating. Holla at your boy. Texas State, San Marcos. Saturday, September 23rd, WC Gordon Classic, Bethune-Cookman, Jackson, Mississippi. They finally home. Saturday, October 7th, Alabama A&M Gulf Coast Classic, Mobile, Alabama. Homecoming, Saturday, October 14th. It's what Alabama State wanted. It's what they're going to get. Jackson, Mississippi. October 21st, Mississippi Valley State. It'll be let's call it a home away from home game. Saturday, October 29th, Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Arkansas Pine Bluff. Texas Southern, November 4th, Jackson, Mississippi. Finish it off November 18th, Alcorn in Jackson. That's the schedule. We're going to play the scenario real quick, if you don't mind. Now, the scenario I'm thinking in my head is, looking at the schedule, there's no reason Jackson couldn't run the table. None. But, thinking outside the box, if you will, if Jackson State beats SC State, who maybe could win the MEAC, let's get out the way. There's no question in my mind Jackson State's going to beat Texas State. I don't care what any procrastinator, whatever you want to call them, says on YouTube, Apple Podcasts. I don't care. Texas State is trash. I don't see any hiccups. Let's say somebody gave Jackson State a scare and they lost to FAMU. With a win against another conference champion in a neutral site and an FBS win and being available for the playoffs. Jackson State, on paper, has enough talent, depending on the quarterback situation. They have the talent to go to the FCS playoffs. And on paper, if they get ranked high enough and get to host a couple games, I don't see them losing. Now, I know North Dakota States and Montana fans and everybody out there's gonna say something different, but looking at paper, raw talent. You see the recruiting services, right? Jackson State has most talent in any FCS school. Now, with these coaches coming in new, are they willing or ready to implement their system quickly? Will Jackson State have enough time to go ahead with the program, the plan of being the best FCS school in the country. I think for a long time, people get misunderstood and they don't get the fact that we're not looking to be the best HBCU. We're looking to be the best FCS program in the country. Now, that's something that's gotten lost in translation with new generation. The thing I've looked at going back and doing my research, when everybody talks about the million plus Hall of Famers that went to HBCUs back in the 70s and 80s and 50s and 60s, they don't bring up the fact that they weren't looking to be the best black school. They were looking to be the best, period. So, if you think outside the box that we put ourselves into of trying to be the best HBCU, the black national champion, if FAMU nuts up this year and beats Jackson, and Jackson runs the table, because like I said, on paper, there's nobody else in the FCS, depending on quarterback, that can touch Jackson State in talent. On paper. If you nut up and FAMU actually wins, Jackson will be in the playoffs this year. And I know this argument I'm going to hear is going to be, well, coach, we don't got the money in the playoffs. You'll lose money in the playoffs. Let me ask you a question. When was the last HBCU team to actually win a playoff game? I'll wait. Jackson has that ability. They have that ability. Because the thing I've noticed, even the last 2 years, with them losing in the Celebration Bowl the way they did, if you look back at every single game from the fall of 2021 to the fall of 2022, Jackson State does not lose games or have close games when you have no time to scout. Think about it. Alabama A&M got blown out by Jackson State. Not because of them not scouting Jackson State. Jackson changed their whole philosophy during the break. Jackson State wins on talent last 2 years. Now, a lot of that talent is gone, but it's been replaced by equal or hungrier talent. When you do that, and you have the coaching that they have, the group of five coaching they have. Let's not forget the offensive coordinator had a quarterback drafted in the NFL who was a quote-unquote cast-off from Power 5. Let's not forget that receivers going to NFL. So if you get all that talent and the coaching, and this is the big if FAMU puts on their big boy pants and beats y'all, I don't see Jackson State losing in the FCS playoffs. Who gonna beat them? Holy Cross? Bruh. Oh, I know what you're gonna say. They're gonna lose to Villanova. They're gonna lose to Utah Tech. Come on. On paper, you have the most talent. You're in the most talent-rich area in the country. Every other part of this country recruits talent from your area. And Coach Taylor has put up the big fence saying, hey, no one leaves Mississippi without getting through us. Another thing, just to put this little nugget in your craw. Jackson State loves to brag, right? Black folks love to brag. Imagine this. What was the last college program in Mississippi to win a natty? I'll wait. Imagine Jackson State raising that claim. Think outside the box, Jackson State. I'm out.